Let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
Yeah,
real mode.
well, we can hold a peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They frontin' they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess we'll see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better.
All right, come on in, smash that like button, motherfuckers.
Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang.
Smash.
Global with that gang gang.
Smash that fucking like button.
East Coast with that gang gang.
Cha.
West Coast with that gang gang. Global with that gang gang. You know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang. West Coast with that gang gang. Global with that gang gang. You know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang. West Coast with that gang gang. Global with that gang gang. Yeah. You know we don't play gang gang. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. Ay, oh, shit, I swear I'm delusional.
Yeah.
These niggas, they using me. They
Yes.
want my energy. I ain't
Yes.
as usual. These figures confuse
Yes.
me. I got into
Yes.
these and abusing their cubicles.
Yes.
Cuticles. None of this shit is excusable.
Yes.
Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing
Yes.
it. Nobody's doing it, yeah. They're controlling the youth, agenda abusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them, that's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got to that. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. gorilla. Beard these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play gangs, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play gangs.
Oh yeah.
West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play gangs, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play gangs. What's in the box?
Haha, some gains. Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
They call it El Bason. Testing, 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 test, 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 testing, 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 testicles, testing, testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1624 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. What's going on, fam? How are we doing today? Let's get some gorillas in the comments down below. How are we feeling? Are we feeling sexy? Are you feeling sexy? I hope we are. I hope we're feeling good, because I think you look good. I think you look good. I suspect you look good. I can't see you, but I'm assuming you look well. You look well. You're looking pumped today. You look good. I mean, you look good. And this is just my opinion, but you look fucking good. You do. You look fucking good. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for looking good. I'm proud of you. No, don't. Please settle down. Settle down. Welcome to the Daily Swole podcast. If it's your first time, smash that like button and drop some cherries in the comments down below, because I'm here live every single day. Remember, you can follow and you can listen, subscribe to the Daily Swole podcast on Apple Podcast, on Spotify, wherever you like to bang your ear holes. Make sure that you subscribe and also leave a review, especially you Apple Podcasts, those of you with iPhones. Make sure you leave a review on Apple Podcasts. Takes 2 seconds, means a lot, and I'm featuring reviews. I'm featuring reviews before the podcast in the pre-roll, giving you shout outs. So definitely go leave a review. Not right now. Well, I guess you can. You can if you're watching this on your TV. Anyone? Anyone got Papa on that 65? Yeah? Anyone got Papa on that 65 incher? That's what she said. Anyone? Anyone got me on the TV right now? Hello, these gains are in high def, motherfucker.
So crazy someplace.
Oh, come
else.
on.
We're all stocked up
Oh,
here.
come on. You know I'm crazy. You know I'm insane. That's why we're here. Gorillas. Yow. 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 All right, we got some unicorns in the comments. We got some good shit for you today. We got some good stories. We got some good updates. Let's see what we got here. First, before we bust this nut open, let's bust the nut. We'll get into the tip. We gotta bust the nut. If it's your first time, get ready for some fucking fire. You might look at this and be like, what is going on with that nut? What is going on with that nut? What's going on with this? What's going on with this action? Why? Why does that nut look so lonely? I'll tell you what. Everything changes when you bust that shit open. Cover those nips and put some fucking respect on it. America. Get out here, Beach. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh! Well, it is Friday. It is Friday. I think we can cut you some slack, Leo, you raging alcoholic. One day a week, I think we can cut you a break. Anyway, hashtag Pfeff down below. If you don't know what Pfeff is, you need to start watching and listening to some more Daily Swole podcasts. Every single Friday is a reminder that we say fuck 'em. We say fuck 'em Friday. We say fuck 'em Friday. Get the hell out of our face. We summon the Falcon. Nope. She's protected by the card. She's protected by the card. You can't have her, Falcon. I know you hungry. Go hang out with Leo. Go have some champagne, you sick fucks. All right, fuck 'em Friday. Block out all the noise. Delete people. Unfollow. Unsubscribe. Not to my podcast. Not to the Daily Swole. To other jabronis and jabronettes. Get rid of the other noise in your life. You don't need it. It's time to go all internal on the shit that makes you happy. And also make sure that you're focusing on your shit. If you're not crushing your 7 pillars, then what are you doing? If you're not crushing your 7 pillars, the siete pilares. Yeah, you like that? Not bad. If you're not crushing your 7 pillars, what are you doing with your life? You're not doing it right. You're not covering your bases. You're not focusing on the most important things. And I think that's probably a good idea. You should start focusing on the most important things. Okay, please. Thank you. Okay, thank you. What we got here?
Shampoo my crotch.
Yeah, not a bad one. Shampoo my crotch. Every single time. I sleep 300 yards away from Cubans that are trying to kill me. All right, not that good. I have that soundboard somewhere. Few Good Men. Good movie. Anyone see any good movies lately? It is Friday after all. Not really. Nothing good's being released. I got an alert on YouTube. I was checking out something with like analytics, and I got this, I don't know, one of those channels. I think it was Looper, one of those terrible movie channels that tries to give you updates for things that no one cares about. Showed me a link for a preview for a Nicolas Cage movie called Jiu-Jitsu. And it showed this little, I didn't watch the preview because I couldn't bring myself to click on it. And I had some Nicolas Cage sound bites. I will get some Nicolas Cage sound bites. I had some from Face Off, but the quality wasn't that good. But man, I saw like a little preview clip of it looked horrific. And props to Nicolas Cage for just making anything that comes across the table, just anything to make money to pay back those debts. I think he was in a lot of debt for buying ridiculous amounts of collectibles and castles and shit, spending all his money. I don't know. It was horrible. So yeah. Anyway, that's just what I see that. And I'm like, okay, no movies. No, done. Especially when all these companies went super woke. Netflix and Amazon are just eye-fucking me. If Amazon wasn't so good, I would delete Prime. I would cancel my Amazon, but it's just so effective. That's the difference. You can go full woke as a company if your service or your product is so fucking good. People are like, I just can't live without that now. Amazon's so damn good. I just can't cancel my Amazon. I'm too locked in. I'm too deep. But they can still eye fuck me with all the bullshit titles for Kindle that I would never watch or read, rather. Anyway, so that's neither here nor there. Or is it everywhere? I think that's the problem, is that's everywhere. Let's see here. Josh saw that. Looks like Predator meets Kickboxer. It can't be good. I didn't even look at the preview. I have no idea. For the record, I have no idea what that movie's about. But let's just get into the tip, fam. Babe. Just an inch. Look terrible, though. It's cold outside. Con Air was the best Nicolas Cage movie ever made. Super terrible, but still the best. It's very cheesy. It's definitely not the best Nicolas Cage movie ever made. Raising Arizona was funny as fuck. Face Off is a great fucking movie. Seriously, Face Off is a great movie. That's a great fucking movie. Come on. Face Off shits on Con Air. Face Off shits all over. Face Off is cheesy too. It's all cheesy, but Face Off shits on Con Air. Face Off shits on Con Air. I never saw Ghost Rider. I remember the reviews were like, this is the worst movie ever made. But anyway. I've heard a lot of theaters. Yeah, who wants to go to a theater? Who wants to go and just like sit in COVID? Let's just saturate in COVID. Let's go to the movies and just saturate in COVID. Okay, let's get into the first post of the day. All right. Hey-o.
What's in the box?
Remember that Sunday is Ask Papa Swolio Live. Monday is our accountability meeting. And here's another announcement. Don't forget that Swole Chat inside Swole TV is live. So we got a lot of you beaches jumping in here. You got Papa Swolio in here. We got a lot of chat going on in Swole TV. And Swole TV is the best place to be, especially after the podcast. So I think the best thing to do now, of course, usually sometimes we stream inside Swole TV, which is great, but you can go in there for the chat now. I can show your chat on the screen, but after the podcast, you can go in there for the after party. And that's what we originally did with Swole Chat, and I think that's probably going to be the trend, unless people want to watch the stream in there. It's not currently streaming inside Swole TV, but it can. There were some technical difficulties. It wasn't pulling up, so I have to change some of the links. But afterwards, I think the little Swole after party is nice. So we'll have the chat open afterwards. So after we watch here and after the live stream, you can head on into Swole TV for a little after party chat. Make sure you create that account inside Swole TV. When you go in, log in, and you can hop into Swole Chat. Swole Chat's fire. Swole Chat's fire. It's great. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's where the Swole fam can go in there and have a little back and forth. And by the way, it's open and available 24/7. So if you want to go in, have a little chat, just leave it open. You can pop out the browser and just be on your phone, just chatting away live with the fam. So you can leave it open on your phone and just reload it and jump back in. So we're still making a couple tweaks, a little styling, tweaking a couple things. So if you see some changes, or if you have any issues with something, some of the text or the links aren't showing up they're the same color as the background, so it might look working on a little bit of styling, just playing around with the code a little bit. So anyway, check out Swole Chat, and that's inside Swole TV. So when you log into your account, you go into Swole TV, it's right there, and you could pop it out in your browser, so you could have the chat being one full window, and boom, be in there just like it's like instant messenger. So super cool. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, just leave it open. I have it open. I just hit the reload button, or I go in there and I type, boom, it's awesome. So I can connect with you all the time. So we have the private Facebook group, and we have Swole Text, of course, but the Swole Chat is live and it's real time. So super cool. All right, let's get into the first post. This one's from Bob Roberto. We'll call him Roberto. We'll call him Robert for short. All right. Hey fam, second post here. I want to thank everyone for all your posts to this forum. They provide inspiration and on more than a few occasions have provided that extra kick in the ass to get up and get moving. You know those days when you just aren't feeling it? This was me at age 39, and the other is me yesterday. 1 week from turning 46. Holy crap, I can't believe I'm this age, LOL. But truly, I feel better now than I have since I was 18. Still have more to do. It never stops. This is a way of life now. Just wanted to say thanks to this community. This community thanks you, Robert. Awesome post. Thank you for sharing. Fan-fucking-tastic. Just fantastic. Absolutely fantabulous. Thank you for sharing. Spank you. Spank you for sharing, Robert. Spank you. No, seriously, spank you. No, you're spanked. You're officially spanked. Naughty boy. Awesome. Let's see here. What are you smashing today? What are you doing? Any questions coming in? Drop them in the comments down below. We're just getting into the tips. So if you're just joining now, hit that like button when you come onto the door. And remember, if you're listening to the podcast, make sure that you go check out, subscribe, and hit the bell. Hit the bell. Swole Text is great, but you can never get too many notifications for a Papa Swolio post. Plus, we're posting clips here all the time and other content here on the Daily Swole channel. So the Daily Swole on YouTube, hit the bell, subscribe, and also make sure you smash the like button. When you're watching live, hit the like on the video. And even if you're bored, you're on the toilet, and you're like, what should I go look at? What should I go look at? What should I go check out? Here's what you do. You go to the Daily Swole channel and just fucking like all the videos. Like all the videos, drop some comments. Seriously, drop some comments. I'm going to be getting more into the comments of the clips and stuff like that. So, feel free to ask a question, drop a comment, show some love, drop some gorillas and biceps, hashtag Swole fam, all that good shit. Angel Brown says, love the Swole chat. So nice to chat instantly with the fam, hashtag Fef. Now we got people popping in. People popping into that Swole chat. Let me see here. It's Swolio time. This is cool. Yes, it is. This is cool. Hi, Ren. How we doing? Oh. All right. So anyway, that being said, we got a question. And remember, on any post, you can use the hashtag AskPapaSwolio to be featured on the Mancast. Jesus Christ. Now, as most of you know, if you don't know, now you know, I don't see these posts ahead of time. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm going to see. And that's part of it. I kind of see a little bit of the hint of it. I try not to look too deep on it so it's fresh. So we all kind of look at things fresh together, which is why I get so fucking amped. Because sometimes I see some ridiculous shit and it's like, fuck no. I just want to like punch myself in the dick. So we got we got this post. All right. Classy. This is from the real Nard Dog 03. All right. What we got here? What is the best way to get fit fast? I love Instagram story questions because they're terrible so often. Sometimes the questions are terrible just because you don't have a lot of room to write, and I get it. But sometimes it's just, I don't know, a 10-year-old that says, hi, what's gym? What's fitness? Look, people say there's no bad questions. There's no stupid questions, or the only bad question is the one you don't ask. Fuck that. This is a bad question. What is the best way to get fit fast? But here's the thing. I will turn this shitty question, Nard Dog, into a great question. I'll turn this... No. It's not going to be a great question ever. I apologize. No. This is true. I will turn this shitty question into a great answer because that's what Papa Swolio does. All right? I'll turn this shit question into a great answer. Eliminate fast from your vocabulary. If you want something fast, you are circumventing the process of mastering the fundamentals. And mastering your skills is what will get you amazing results. Okay? 2020 is a world of pussification. It's a world of entitlement. It's a world of shortcuts, and they don't exist if you want to excel in this life. Doesn't matter what you want to do. Nothing. It doesn't matter what it has. This supersedes fitness. This is everything. You need to be an absolute artisan. You need to focus on your passion, focus on your skills, focus on those habits, and it takes a lot of time. And if you're impatient, you're not going to get great results. It all comes back to patience and knowing that you need to fucking put in the work and grind every day. But if you're not doing that, if you're not working on excelling and you're not working on expanding your craft and you're not really invested in learning, instead of asking a vague, empty, and just void question, you're never going to get fit, period, let alone get fit fast. It's not going to happen. End of story. It's just not going to happen. So I appreciate the question. I wish there was a little bit more substance behind it, but it is what it is. All right. So I do appreciate the question. I do know that some people don't. They just, I don't know. They throw up I don't know. It's Instagram, and I'm not trying to put anyone on blast, but if you ask a question, look, I can trash a question. I can rub your face in. When you pee on the carpet, I could rub your face in it. All right. And spank you and call you a naughty boy. It's just a very vague question. And it really just shows that you're not even ready to start, let alone know where to start. But here's the thing. Got some for you. 7 Pillars of Swolenormous. Go to swolenormousx.com. I'll put that down below right now. And you could download. That's the best place to start. It literally is. It will tell you what fundamentals you should be focusing on. Okay? It gives you those pillars. It gives you those principles. And that's the first step. It's just the first step. It's the first portion of it. Then you have to work on those details and actually digging into those pillars. And that's what we talk about here every day. So that's just the tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg, fam. You're just getting into it. You're just getting into it. I mean, where is this? Take a big step back,
First,
right?
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
I wouldn't go so far. I'm not trying to be rude. I wouldn't say fuck your own face, but you know. Let's see. Angel Brown, best thing I ever did was stop trying to put a deadline on healthy on living healthy. How would you answer that question? Let's do that. How would you answer that question? Drop that in the comments below. I think that's a good place to actually expound upon that, because what we usually talk about here on the Mancast is that the question that most people ask, or the questions that I often receive, is not from the fundamental, it's not from the right perspective. People ask questions that don't have to be asked if they start in the right place. A lot of people are starting in the wrong place. A lot of people are starting. Okay, sorry. I have amazing noise cancellation and noise gates and stuff, and there was like some like metal banging outside, and I heard like, I thought like my front door was kicked in or something like that. Okay. Anyway, so a lot of these questions don't need to be asked, and that's why if you start with the right principles and you start with the right mindset, it avoids you asking and getting into the weeds of stuff that doesn't matter. And like we always talk about, people start at too high of a level. People start with the complicated shit. And that's because they start with the marketing aspect. Hey, take this pill, take this supplement. Hey, try this workout program. You want to really lose weight and get fit? Then you need to fucking get rid of meat and just eat grass. Or you need to get rid of, I don't know, cut out, what else do you cut out? Or do jumping jacks, or do HIIT training, or go do CrossFit. I mean, just because there's a lot of different avenues, just because there's a lot of different things to do, doesn't mean you need to do all of them. And doesn't mean you take the shiniest fucking thing. It doesn't mean you go towards, the shiny, sparkly thing. A lot of times, if it looks too good to be true, it is, because it takes hard work, and it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of relentless practice, and it takes a lot of failure. You're not going to be successful unless you are exposing yourself to failure. And most people don't want to fail. And that's why they avoid taking action. Because if you stay within your bubble and you don't want to do anything, then you're less likely to fail, because how are you going to fail if you never try? So you never try. And then you keep on shrinking your fucking worldview, and you keep on shrinking your bubble until you're just a miserable fucking whiny baby. And then you're arguing about sexual preference and shit. You said words that hurt my feelings. You become one of those fucktards. Okay, let's see here. Jesse, giving up on the idea of finding an easy way to lose weight is how I finally fucking lost weight. I appreciate the language. Turns out the long, hard way is the only way. That's what she said. Yeah. Oh, you got me on your iPad. No, we're not streaming the actual video in there right now. I have to change some of the stuff. There's no video in there right now. Mike saying, am I doing something wrong? I can't see the video in here. No, I have to, the link that I had, I already went live, and I thought the link for the live stream was the same, was the proper one, but it wasn't. And then when I did it, it gave me an error, so I said, fuck it. So just the chat, but we'll salvage the Swole chat for today. We'll hop into, we'll leave it open, and then after the podcast, after we go live, everyone can go hop on over into Swole chat, and we'll have like a little post podcast chill sesh. So if you want to keep the conversation going, you can hop over there after. So if you want to do a little double watch right now, and then tomorrow I'll make sure we fuck around and get that video streaming again, because I used the old link, the old embed, and YouTube probably changed something. They always change things. They always change things on me. Let's see here. Nicholas, why is it so many people always think there are shortcuts? Is it full-on self-delusion? No, I just think it's people aren't exposed to challenges in their lives. They're not. We have cell phones. We have so much technology. We have so many things that do everything for us. We're so disconnected from being human. We don't hunt our own food. We don't even gather our own food. Some of you have a little garden, but you're not getting all your calories from it. If you have complete like livestock and everything, maybe you are getting all your calories. But chances are you're getting, hey, I'm picking some lettuce or some carrots from my yard. That's not all your caloric intake. So when you can just push them, I ordered on Amazon Prime, I got some more organic pasture-raised eggs. And when I'm ordering them, I just feel so uncomfortable and vulnerable, because you just push a button, hey, I got eggs. What if that egg person, and what if those deliveries just stop? Then you're fucked. And that's the problem. Like our society is on a thread. So we used to have, when I was living more in the woods, and I'm very eager to do that again. We had chickens and stuff. And yeah, it takes time and it takes effort and you have to clean it. You have to take care of them. But they were free grazing. Oh, it was great. I would go down there and get these massive fucking eggs. It tasted like they had cheese all over them because they were so rich. The yolks were just dark, dark gold, almost like a dark red. It was so delicious. And they were so cute. The hens, and I love watching them walk around and peck and stuff. It's calming. It's soothing. It's nature. It's nice. And it's so nice and sustainable. And yeah, but people are delusional for many different reasons. It's just because we're not exposed to these kinds of hardships anymore. We have everything handed to us, which is not necessarily I don't want to say it's a bad thing. It's not. It's amazing. We've come so far as a species, but at the same time, it makes us vulnerable, and people are just in denial that it is vulnerability, and it spreads into other areas of life, just like getting results. Oh, we expect, because everything else in our life is just done for us and just ready and simple. So why shouldn't fitness be simple? Why shouldn't fitness be easy? And then that's where marketers take advantage of people's susceptibility for that quick fix and for that magic potion. So, when you have all this technology combined with ads and marketing and direct marketing and all these different aspects and ways to trigger those types of impulses, that instant gratification, that evolutionary desire for getting food, protecting yourself from danger, that instant gratification, instant safety, instant results now, we can't translate that into patience. We can't translate that into working hard and focusing on a skill for a long time. And that's usually because we're programmed to follow some set pathway that we're not inspired by. So we just get bored and become shells of human beings. And then we always look to outsource and escape. We look to go on vacations. We binge Netflix. We eat shit food because inside people are miserable. They're miserable. So they eat themselves to this instant gratification dopamine release because they're escaping the misery of their lives. And if they don't recognize that, they're just in denial. It's just systematically beaten out of people with school and with working corporate jobs and shit that fucking sucks. No one wants to work at a corporate job. That was my goal as a child. No one fucking wants to do that. Maybe you want to be a veterinarian and work with animals. Well, you still can, but most people feel like they can't. Or they back themselves into a corner with debt and family and all these restrictions. And then they have to leave. You've heard the famous quote, the famous terms, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. And it's so true. And that's why we have a lot of mental health and mental issues. And then when you tack on COVID and people not having money, it's like, fuck. That's why people are rioting and complaining. It's more about their own lack of action and their own self-regret and self-loathing and resentment. And then people are projecting that into all these other fucking issues that just don't exist. And some of the issues exist for some people, but on a larger scale, this is an amazing country with amazing opportunity. Just people didn't seize it. And in today's age, when people realize that they've been duped, or when people realize that they fucked themselves over and they fell prey to a machine that, and they realize it was their fault, they didn't pursue, and they just internalize all this fucking, and now they're just raging about anything and everything. Let's see here. All right, that was a good rant. That was some good shit. Good shit. Oh.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
Let's see. All right. Let's see here. What we got here. I love my hens. The eggs are the best, hands down, 1000%. We got here. We're talking about goats in the comments. Okay. All right. We're talking about goats now. All right. I was expecting some response to what I said, but I guess we all agree. We all agree for the most part, right? Preach Papa, dopamine addicts. Yep. 1000%. All right. Let's get into another post from the fam. This one is from Sven. So let's get into this one. Whoa. Tiny Sven. Hey fam, just stopping by looking for some feedback. I was considering starting with the 90-day dash primer, but quickly came to realize that the Swolga movements are way beyond of what I am capable of right now. I've lost plenty of weight already, but I'm still at 369 pounds. I'm currently focusing on nutrition and walking between 2 miles on weekdays and 4 miles on weekends daily. Additionally, I've started with Taekwondo twice per week. Good for you. A few weeks ago, which was a grind at first, but it got better. I was hoping to get some yoga and lifting into my routine, but I'm somewhat lost right now. Any advice from you, fam? Well, welcome to the fam again. And I think you've been in the fam for a hot minute. But, you know, welcome to the fam. Welcome to you, welcome to your new self, getting focused and starting the program. It's kind of like a double welcome, is what I'm referring to. So let's see. You're saying that the Swolga movements are way. Okay, so the Swolga is shorter yoga classes taught by myself, my own flows that I, set as the basic. You can pause them. You can watch the videos, pause the move. You can watch the first two moves or the first three sequences and just practice those on a loop. You could do like the first one, the second one, the third one, and just practice those three. And do that for 10 minutes. You don't have to do the whole thing. You could do the swollen sevens. You can also swap, Sven, you can swap those yoga classes out for chair yoga in the yoga studio. So if you prefer, maybe you'd like to do, maybe you tried a starter class in the yoga studio. And if that is something that you like, the pacing of it better for whatever reason, or the movements, that's fine. It's very hard to make a class that's for everyone. So if you prefer a starter class sequence in the yoga studio, then do that one. Or if you try the chair yoga and you really like it on the Swolga days, do the chair yoga. So that's a perfect way to swap that out. So that's what the yoga studio is for. And that's why we have like 115, 120 classes in there. And we're adding new ones every week so you can swap those in there. And I am, so any other advice you could drop down in the comments below. I do want to interject here for a second. Remember yesterday when, I forget who it was asking about pregnancy and programs. We are going to be adding, in the next probably week or two, we're going to be adding some series in the yoga studio for prenatal yoga and stuff like that. So for those of you that are looking to, hokey pokey and pop out a couple young'uns, we'll have some yoga classes to get you started. So that are specific for prenatal yoga and for women that want to bear a child. So I think that's pretty fucking awesome. So I appreciate that input. And we're going to get some of those classes up into the yoga studio, always expanding the yoga studio. So we're going to have a nice sequence or a series that we will be building out. So super cool. All right. So let's get back to Sven's post. Let's see here. Let's see what you all think. Chanel says they can also try yin yoga. True. So again, that's another option. So you have the chair yoga, you have the starter classes. Yin is great because you're not engaging muscles. You're usually on your back or you're on the ground. So longer hold. So it's, a little bit a better pace, slower. So she says, and she continues, doesn't require a lot of moving around. You can get to learn a lot of the basic poses. Very true. So yin, thank you for adding that. Forgot that off the top of my head. So the best sections in there to start would definitely be chair, starter, and or yin. And yin is very slow pace, but longer holds, but it definitely helps you transition from one move. You get a little bit more time to transition from one move to the next. Jesse says, I literally fell over the first time I tried Swolga. It took me about 4 times to start getting it. It's important to keep practicing. It'll happen if you give it time. Agreed. Super Jen, awesome. I think I'll be a mom, but that's great to offer. You'll probably still enjoy it. I mean, these classes, it's not like it'll probably be great. I'm going to try them for sure. I'm not going to have a baby yet. I don't know. Maybe I will have a baby. Who knows? Maybe I'll decide to have a baby. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try the whole, choose your own gender type thing. I mean, if we're going to allow 8 or 10-year-olds to transition, maybe I'll be a woman for a day. Maybe I'll think about having a child. Why not? It's 2020. Tell me I can't. I'm offended. I want to have a baby. Why do you want to be called Loretta, Stan? Because I want to have babies. You want to have babies? What are you going to do? Keep it in a box? How's the fetus going to gestate? You going to keep it in a box? You haven't got a womb. Sorry. You get me started on Life of Brian, and I'm just going to go off the deep end. So I'll stop before it gets too much. I'll stop early. Let's pump the brakes on that one. Jen, I love that there are so many options for those that need to customize a little different. I'm trying to just push myself to not be a biche and push through everything because my only excuse is myself at this point. I'm pretty healthy overall. Yow. Yow. Postpartum yoga would be a great addition. There's only so much you can do in recovery. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the sequence will entail. Prenatal, postnatal, maybe a little bit of both. So we'll see what we can add. I agree. Yow. Can I transition to a bear? There are a lot of bears out there, so I'm sure they're always looking to add to their ranks, if you know what I mean. So that's up to you, Josh.
Get out of here before I snap your dick off and jam it into your ass.
You want to have a baby? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe. Are you saying I can't? You saying I can't have a baby? I'm offended. I don't know if I can continue with the podcast. I'm offended. Are you saying I don't have a right to have a baby? Wow. 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 That is uncalled for. It's uncalled for. All right, we got another post, fam. We got another post. Here we go. Andrea. And if you're ready for a shit post, make sure you drop some poop in the comments. You ready for the first shit post? We're coming up on the first shit post in just a moment. Andrea, celebrating the big 5-0 on this Flex Friday. Hey-o! Starting weight on March 18th was 206-ish pounds, and today I'm down to 209.5. Next step, getting out of the 200s. Hashtag SwoleFam. Hashtag Flex Friday. Fuck yeah. Wow. March 18th. So how was your 2020? How was your 2020? Drop some biceps and gorillas for Andrea. Andrea? How do you pronounce that A? Andrea? In the comments below. That's fantastic. How was your 2020? I mean, this kind of stuff flies in the face of every fucking jabroni and jabronet that complained, oh, 2020, how do I lose weight? How can I exercise? How can I take care of myself? By doing it. It's possible. You can do it. Not everyone had a great 2020. Some people had an awesome 2020. A lot of us learned a lot about ourselves and what we can handle and what real stress can be like. And it's been a unique year for the entire world. However, a lot of people have been crushing it, and the Swole fam has been crushing it. There's just amazing success story and post over and over again. It just proves that you can fucking crush it. You can crush it with the Swole fam. You're not going to have a shitty year. That's for damn sure. What's going to be worse than 2020? Please don't say 2021. If we need a comeback, we need a fucking comeback. I feel like we need some mouthwash. We need to rinse some 2020 out of our mouths. At the same time, I enjoyed 2020. It was a hot mess in many ways, but for me, this has been one of the biggest growth periods for myself personally. I went through some dips myself, just kind of working through some things personally. But I mean, coming out strong. We're raging again. Fucking keep our head down. It's fuck your resolution season. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Bring me some Falcon. Falcon! Summon the Falcon! Yeah. Yes. Summon the Falcon. Had a great year. Chanel, this is one of the best years I've had, honestly. Glad to hear it. Good shit. Fantastic. Super Gen, my 2020 has been fantastic overall. Lots of changes and some downs, but overall, I love the changes. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to hear. That's what Papa likes. It's the flavor that I like. All right. We got a shit post, fam. Shit post! We got a shit post. Where's the fart noise? That was a squirter. All right, here we go. You ready to move?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Oh my God. Do you want to know? You don't. Ho! All right. Let's see. Enjoying junk food. Quote junk. Enjoying junk, quote unquote. Enjoying junk food does not make you a failure. It makes you a human. And guess who it's from? Jeff Beach RD. Hey.
My name's Forrest Gump.
All right. Well, that's true. This is actually true. But let's talk about why this is a shitpost. It's true. It makes you a human. Do you know why? Because junk food is designed to prey upon the instant gratification, the dopamine receptors, and that instant fucking response for humans. That's what it's designed for a human. That's why humans eat it. That's why if you try to feed a lot of junk food to animals, they sniff it and walk away and they're like, what the fuck is that? A lot of animals won't eat junk food for a reason. Who said that? A moderate carb maven. It makes you a human failure. Right. So enjoying junk food. The fuck is with these bullshit? I am starting to think that every registered dietitian is a fucking hack. Here's another hack. If you're a registered dietitian and you're posting this shit, you're a fucking hack. You're an absolute hack. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous posting this stuff as you claim to be a registered dietitian. Get the hell out of here. Enjoying junk food does not make you a failure. It makes you a human. Oh, thank you for the fluffies. Thanks for the fluffies, Jeff. Thanks for the fluffies, Jeff. Fucking jabroni.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
I'll send you that, Jeff, instead of that bullshit post. Ugh, it makes you a human. Aw, I need to get one of those sound bites. Aw, it's so cute. So if you want to get coddled, if you want an arm around your shoulder rather than some hard truth and rather than some fucking reality and results, go see Mr. Jeff the dietitian. What do you guys think? What you guys think? I would never feed my animals junk food. That's right. Papa Swolio only eats real food. She only eats organ meats and grass-fed beef and sometimes some fruits. And whatever she tries to lick off the ground. Fucking beesh. Let's see. Really? The alabastard. My cat will literally bury junk food if it falls on the floor. She buries it? Where? Like in her cat box or something? Like it's poop? She's like, oh my God, how'd this poop get out of my cat box? Oh man, I'm embarrassed. Moderate carb maven. Once I ditched junk, my IBS went away. Damn straight. It's the sugar that's killing this country. It's the sugar and the processed vegetable oils. That's what's eating our bodies alive. That's why we're dying. That's why we're dying from preventable illnesses and disease. That's why we were fucking fat as shit. It's not normal. It's not normal. Jen Vasquez. I saw my sister-in-law post something about this last night because she posted a story about buying Oreos last night, that she's not on a diet and she's allowed to. She does Beachbody and they have completely brainwashed her to think cookies and crap are necessary in moderation to be happy. It's sad. Yeah, that's fucking sad. I mean, I used to do work with Beachbody and P90X and Insanity. I was never a fan of Insanity, but P90X, I liked the concept of real exercise. I mean, that really did change the game for a lot of people because it didn't push a bullshit workout. There's a lot of stuff that's wrong with the original P90X, but just the fundamental. And I know Tony Horton personally, and really nice guy, really genuine person. And it was hard work. It's fucking tons of push-ups and pull-ups and lifting. And, you know, that was done in 2002 or 3. So the form and certain things are like, you know, a little shaky, but got a lot of people involved with yoga for the first time. That was the first yoga personally that I ever did. I believe it was the yoga and P90X. So, I mean, it exposed a lot of people to real training, but then it just became, it was always a marketing company. It was always a marketing company that had fitness products, and it's an MLM and it's all that shit. So, you know, it's just gotten diluted over the years where they keep on trying to come up with new shit for the sake of coming up with new shit. And that's the problem with some of these MLMs is that they always have to have a new product. Otherwise, they have nothing to sell their coaches. They have nothing for their coaches to push. So they're coming out with things to come out with things. And, you know, it's the company is it's a coddler. They coddle people. It's just what they do. That's the brand. That's the brand. It's, yeah, I don't know. But I met a lot of great people through the company as well. So, and this is not to throw anyone under the bus. There's a lot of great people. There's a lot of great people in a lot of funky situations, but yeah, not my type of thing. Terrible use of a perfectly good name. Papa has a very good diet. Papa Swolio eats better than most human beings. She probably eats better than like 99% of the people in this country, let alone the world. How dare you? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll get a Greta. Well, I do have a Greta Thunberg clip over here. What is it?
My name's Forrest Gump.
I already got that one. Let's see here. Too soon? I don't care. Let's see here. All right, so that's the first shit post. Let's get into another question. Oh my God, do I dare? Do I dare get into another question? So we went over the best way to get fit fast. Here we go. Here's a good question. What say you? Death metal barbell. What we got here?
What's in the box?
All right, let's see what we got from Death Metal Barbell. Papa Swolio, what do you say to lifters who are obsessed with their numbers? That is a good question, right? That is a good question. That's something nice. That's nice. We can go off on that. What do I say to lifters who are obsessed with their numbers? Well, one, I prefer a lifter that's obsessed with their numbers than someone who doesn't lift. So that's you're already winning. You're already doing better than 80% of the people in this world, or in this country at least, maybe even more, maybe 85. So you're already doing better by the fact that you're lifting, period. Now, I'm assuming you're coming at this from a perspective of if you're obsessed with your numbers, your PR. That's not the way I like to live. I used to keep close track of what I lifted every week, and I used to write it down. I used to bring a composition book everywhere. I haven't done that in years because I don't care necessarily about my progress in terms of strength because I'm aware of it. But that comes with experience. I just know I know what I'm doing for me. I know when my strength is improving. I know what areas I'm trying to work on. So I don't get really granular with like listing my reps. I used to when I first started, and it's very effective to see and check your progress. Okay, I did this much weight last time. I did this many reps. And then you can know that you look back a couple months. Wow, I used to do 20 pounds. Now I do 30 pounds. And it does work. And it's a really good strategy to keep everything tracked. But when you get obsessed with your numbers, and this can go with calories, it can go with lifting, it really depends on what your goal is. And it's really it's really diminishing return. And a lot of times when you're obsessed with your numbers in a negative way, you tend to try to always lift more. You're always going for a PR. You're always trying to push yourself. And when you're obsessed with numbers, people that don't do it properly, I mean, if you do it properly, you're not obsessed with numbers. You have a goal. So if you're trying to get stronger and that's your goal, and you periodize properly and you have proper rest periods and deloading and you're recovering properly, that's great. But if you're obsessed with your numbers, you're always trying to push yourself and do more, chances are you're not focusing on recovery enough. And it's going to be, eventually there's going to be a snap or a pull. There's going to be something that goes awry because you're not recovering enough. You're not focusing enough on the fourth pillar, which is recovery. So numbers can be good, but being obsessed in terms of with numbers from a negative standpoint, from a positive standpoint, it can help you track your progress. But it depends on if you have your other areas. For instance, if you're not getting all 7 pillars, then there's no need to be obsessed with numbers. Then you're focusing too much on pillar 2. If you have everything locked down and you really like to focus on your progress and do it properly, there's nothing wrong with wanting to track and be granular with numbers. Some people really like it. For me, it's just not something in the moment that I want to distract myself during a workout. I want to focus on the lifting. I don't want to be like, let me scroll through. I just haven't cared in a very long time what the numbers actually are. I know when I'm getting stronger, when I'm not. I know because of the weights that I lift. And there are certain key lifts that you'll do and you can check your strength. But there is a point where I got with my training that I started to get to the point strength wise where I didn't want to go heavier, because I've been fortunate in my life as a personal trainer and just as a human being to be around a lot of older people. My grandparents, my stepfather, who was a competitive and a champion bodybuilder, natural bodybuilder back in the 50s. So, and he was a lot older than my mom, but a beast, like a legend in his area. And because of that, I've seen the wear and tear, and I've seen the negative side of just strength and strength and strength and deadlifting and squatting and deadlifting. And these are people that have been going through their entire lives. And I've trained lots of older people that used to be bodybuilders and used to be people that were training hard back in the 60s and 70s. And this is before everyone really knew what the right form was. People understood training volume. My stepfather was in the Navy, and when he used to come into port, he would find a gym. And this is back when there was maybe one health club in New York City or something. Come into port, and he would go and he would lift like everyone else would go and chase girls and go drinking. He would go to the gym for 8 hours. And it's like, holy shit. He would go to the gym and squat and do all that shit. He would do so much volume. I can't even imagine doing like a fraction of what he would do in a workout. Like he would tell me, and just, fuck, are you kidding me? Like I just felt like I was in a coma just hearing him talk about it. And we're talking just epic amounts of weight. So, back when men were men, right? So it depends on the context. It depends on the context. Numbers aren't going to save you from having blown out knees and your back all fucked up when you're 60. And as much as squatting isn't the enemy, I'm not going to be the kind of person like, oh, you shouldn't squat as you get older. That's not true, because if you're building up properly and you've progressively overloaded, you have good form, you have good mobility, you can squat into your old age. There's nothing wrong with going heavy when you get older. But I will say that even if you are prepped, it's diminishing return. Once I started getting to 400-500 pounds with squats and deadlifts, and that was where I drew the line. I just didn't have any desire. When I was under the bar, it just felt so fucking heavy. There's nothing wrong with heavy weight, but it got so heavy and it felt so uncomfortable. I've never been a powerlifting type of person. So even my heaviest sets were always 3, 4, 5 reps. I very rarely did any kind of like single or double. Only for deadlifts would I do. Deadlift, I've done deadlifts. Usually when I've done max sets, the most I've usually done, or what I usually like to do, was do 2 reps. I never like to go to that absolute limit, just for me personally. It was just the risk and reward just wasn't worth it. I've always erred on the side of caution, and some people were like, whoa, you have to go all out. Sure, but I'd rather not have a life-altering injury that will affect the way I lift forever. So I've always erred on the side of caution, which is why, knock on wood, I've never had any kind of major issue lifting. And I plan on maintaining strength to the point, like, how much strength do you need? Legit, how much strength do you need? Do you need to squat 600 pounds? No. Like, why do you want to? Just saying. I mean, it gets exhausting. It's the same way with eating. I'm lighter and I'm thinner. I'm leaner than I have been. Like, I'm fucking lean as shit right now, and I'm maintaining it. I'm eating as much as I want at the times that I'm eating. I'm eating really great food. I feel good. I have great mobility. I don't have pain. I have great strength. I do kettlebell swings with 150s. I'm doing single leg squats and presses, and I have the power blocks with 90s, and I'm doing curls with 50s and 6. I mean, how much stronger do I need to be? How much more do I need to lift? Do I need to be deadlifting 400 pounds? It's just not something that is really that important. How much do you have to deadlift? I think it's great to maintain your strength and to be training to keep it at a heavy level. But do I want to put 5 and 6 plates on the bar for deadlift? I just don't have a desire for it. I just don't see the point. It doesn't appeal to me in the same way that overeating and just stuffing face, because you want to get that strong, you're eating a lot and you're eating big and you're eating all the time. You're not going to get massive by doing like intermittent fasting and fucking keto and shit. It's going to be hard unless you have to do it really, really right when you're doing, carnivore or something. I don't like pounding tons of carbs. I'm not a big carbaholic. I love my fats, and it doesn't mean you can't build muscle. It doesn't mean you can't be strong. I'm not saying you can't be strong on low carb or carnivore, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to eat 6 times a day. I'm not in that kind of bulking mindset. I did that for a long time. I grew out of it. So I know I went a little bit off in the weeds with that question, but it really depends on the context. In other words, more isn't always better. It's more, more, more. What's better than more? More, and then more, and then more. As you get older, you tend to just, I think this happens with a lot of people. You tend to just not want to be in pain. You tend to not want to be fucking sore, and not just sore, but you tend to not want your joints to hurt all the time. And this is something that I've always really loved with training and coaching and being, and with Swolenormous and Swolenormous X. I love it when people tell me that they had knee pain or back pain or shoulder pain, and they did the yoga and they don't feel pain anymore. That's much more of a success for me. Or they changed their diet and now they don't feel bloating. Their joints don't hurt. Their migraines went away. I get much more satisfaction and pleasure because that's helping someone in so many more areas of their life than going up 5 pounds on a bench press ever could. Like I give zero fucks about whether or not you can squat 10 pounds more. That's great. And I can help you do that. But after a while, it's like, why? It just doesn't make as much sense. It gets much more risky, and it's a very small percentage of the population that really should be doing it, because most people have terrible form, terrible diets. And once you get hurt, it's like a permanent setback. It's always in the back of your head. Your joints, your tendons, your ligaments are always a little bit weaker. Your mobility is a little bit changing. You're kind of always guarding yourself. And then that can make it a real risk for really pushing yourself if you have any kind of self-doubts. Now, you can get injured and still come back strong and close to 100%. But I think that diminishing return is what most people don't think about. Most people don't think about longevity in the sense of most people don't think long term. They think now. They want instant gratification. They want to feel that now. They want to lift that now. Okay. I know a lot of people that lifted heavy in their 20s, 30s, and 40s, and now they have a huge gut. They're banged up. They can barely move. They're stiff as shit. They have vertebrae fused together. They're herniated discs, and they're all jacked up. Was it worth it to squat 520? Whoa. Tough guy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of human ego. And we know that humans have ego like crazy anyway. Combine that with lifting and you have a recipe for disaster for a lot of people long term. Just my thoughts. Kind of went a little bit deeper on that than I was expecting to, but let's get some comments here. Phil, there's also a difference between caring and being obsessed. Sure, it's all the context. Like, what does obsessed mean? You can be really focused on a goal. I mean, if you're a power lifter, right, you're obsessed on that target. Well, that's because you're a power lifter, and that's going to help you win a competition if that's what you really love to do. That's why when people ask me, hey, how come you never went bodybuilding, got on a stage? Because I'm not going to, with natural bodybuilding, not interested in that at all. I'm not going to be saucing up and stepping on. It's just not my thing. I've been inspired by it, and I used to train like a pro bodybuilder and admire them and watch the Olympias and have posters of these fucking juice because their training style and their mentality was fucking savage. But I just didn't want to go to that level. I never wanted to go down that road. I have no regrets for not going on stage. It's just I never wanted to put my body through that kind of mental and physical stress. It's just not healthy and not something I ever wanted to do personally. I like to emulate it psychologically, that kind of like warrior mentality to balance out the body, to train hard, to be relentless, but not to actually do it myself. Let's see here. Stop spamming the chat, please. No one uses Snapchat, David. No one gives a fuck about Snapchat. That app sucks. Let's see, David, I've got 2 torn Achilles tendons, so I don't got stuff all flexibility, so I can't go heavy on back squats. Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of back squats. I prefer front, personally, too. Jarella, I quit CrossFit because it was worsening my osteoarthritis and took up periodization training. Got as strong as I've ever been. Got bored. JG, well, I think what got me into lifting heavy before I focused on a healthier body weight was the feeling. At first, it felt amazing. Well, it is amazing. It's great to be strong. I think the question is how strong? As strong as possible. It's a little bit more of the ego. People are in denial that it's really the ego. I want to do more, more, more. Okay. Stronger doesn't necessarily mean progress. Doesn't mean that you're... Again, it needs to be in context with all the other areas of your fitness and wellness. A lot of times people sacrifice all the other areas and all the other 7 pillars or the other areas of the 7 pillars for strength, and strength is strength. You might be missing a lot of other areas of your fitness. Is it wrong to be strong? No. It rhymes, though. It's not wrong. So how does the Swole community work? Does everyone talk with each other and hype each other up? I'm considering trying it out. Do it. Absolutely. I'll let everyone else answer that comment in the comments. I mean, you're in it right now. But yeah, I'll let you all answer that question. It's a good question. Swole fam is the fucking best. It's the greatest. Let's get into another shitpost, shall we? Drum roll. You ready? Drop some poop in the comments.
What's in the box?
Oh, something juicy. Something stanky, I'm sure. Let's see what we got. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I fart in your general direction.
I don't even want to look at I don't even want to look at this. Don't even want.
What are you looking at, butthead?
I don't even want to look at this. Oh God. Let's see. Before we get started with this, Chris, I saw an ad for men's underwear, Saks brand. I've never heard of it. And it had a guy with a gut. People were commenting how happy they were to see a real body. This is what's fucked up about our country. I might even do a video on that. I might even do a nuts on chin about that. How happy they were with a real body. I'm so tired of this real body talk. You mean the average? That's not... I have a real fucking body? My body's not real? What are you talking about? This is the bullshit language that people use to justify not trying. The fuck is a real body? I think every body is real. Touch it. It's real. We all have real bodies. That doesn't mean anything. What they're saying is they're happy to see a body that doesn't make them feel insecure about being a lazy fat fuck. That's what they're saying. Jesus Christ. All right, I need to do a video on this. I got to rant on that. Thank you for the post. If you know what, Chris, maybe send me a link to that fucking ad. Maybe we'll find it. Swole team. Let's get a link to that shit. Let's see what we got here. Fucking gross. Let's see if we can find a link to that. Let's see here. Well, Gymshark was doing that fucking shit. That's what Gymshark was doing. Let's see here. Let's see here. Etheria, can I hear about your guys' success on it? All right, so Etheria wants to know about your success inside the Swole fam. So drop that in the comments down below. And then we'll get into that shit post. All right, so answer her question. Etheria, I'm assuming you're a female. I don't know what Etheria means. But drop a comment. What's your success with the Swole fam? Oh. I know the answer to that. You guys rock. All right, let's check out the... Let's do it again. Another drum roll. What's in the box?
What's in the box? He's heating up!
Oh, gosh, I don't want to do it. It hurts my brain. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Lieutenant Dan.
What? All right. So for those of you that are listening, this is another split screen hot mess where on the left side, the title is What Food Is, and on the right side, What Food Isn't. So on the left, what food is? Food is apparently, according to Fuck Nugget, food is comfort. Food is tradition. Food is connection. Food is joy. Food is nourishment. Food is pleasure. Food is celebration. Food is recovery. What food isn't, good or bad. This is a don't hurt me post. Fuck this bullshit.
Come on, stop whining.
This is a don't hurt me post. Don't hurt my feelings. Don't be mean to me. Don't make me feel bad. Food isn't good or bad. You do realize good or bad is subjective. You have to define those first. And it absolutely, certainly, there are good foods and certainly there are bad foods. Absolutely. There absolutely fucking are. You have to define them too, Nugget. Comfort, tradition, connection, joy. These are all true. However, this is a post that's designed to give you the excuse to eat shit because you feel comforted. Holy shit. Comforted. Do we need more comfort in our society? I don't think so. Right now, you are seeing the effects of having too much comfort. People create stress. People need stress and challenge because hundreds of years ago, when there were real fucking issues like finding food, real famine, real war, like people raiding parties that are coming to rape and pillage your fucking family, like farming 12 hours, 16 hours a fucking day. Yeah, you appreciated life because it was all hard. You had to fucking earn it. Now you sit on your couch with your thumbs ordering food and fucking pizza and watching Netflix. You have no challenge. So humans have to create their own struggle and their own challenge. And that's what we're seeing with the pussification of this country. And that's a problem that we're seeing with I keep seeing these videos of college students. And I know everyone usually, that's a classic thing, kids these days, but man, college kids, fucking pussies. Huge fucking pussies. Brainwashed fucking pussies. And my generation is still fucking pussies compared to my grandfather's generation. Holy shit, talk about hard-ass people. You know why? Because they actually had real struggle. They actually had real conflict. They actually had real shit to worry about. So this is a don't hurt me post, and I fucking hate it. So that's all I gotta say about that. Fuck you and your nonsense. I think it's time.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's deep.
Yeah, I think we got it. I think we got it already, Chris. Can't find the exact post. I think we found it already. We got it. Yeah, let's see. My eyes. Yeah, I think we got the post. Yeah. I appreciate the lead, Chris. Thank you. Kendall Osborne, as a college student at a very liberal school, I could confirm this. I'm sorry to hear that. I love it when Steve Crowder does the change my mind at colleges. Holy shit. I saw parts of that latest one he did. It's fucking brilliant. My God. The stupidest fucking people that you've ever heard talk. This is the problem when you have people that have strong opinions but don't know what they're talking about. I definitely recommend watching those videos. It's embarrassing. That was the one about the Amy Coney Barrett. Oh, God. Yeah, the Change My Mind. Those are brilliant videos. It's so funny. It's great to hear real conversation back and forth and real points, or people try to make points. So what happens when you don't know the facts and you try to make an argument and you don't know what you're talking about? People that know what they're talking about will just rip off your dick and shove it into your own ass.
Why don't you get the hell out of here before I snap your dick off and jam it into your ass?
The latest ones are pretty epic. as an Australian, I love watching it. Oh man, you guys are under hardcore lockdown. You guys are. It doesn't Australia like? Aren't you not able to leave for like 2 years or some shit? Yeesh. Josh, we've gone from invading the beaches of Normandy to invading the candy aisle. Yeah. Yeah. Invading the. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh, here we got another question. This is a decent question. No, it's a good, come on. It's a decent question. All right. This one's from Hangry Chimosa. Do you ever just miss the gym? Maybe it wasn't a good question. Do I? I mean, I can go if I want to. I'm just not going to I don't want to wear a mask. Do I ever miss the gym? No. I mean, I could go, so I don't have the right to say I miss the gym when I have the ability to go to the gym. I just don't want to. I'm enjoying working out at home, saving myself time, save myself money. No, it's not expensive. Nothing I can't afford. I just don't choose to do it. I'm enjoying being creative and focusing on different movements because I know if I go to the gym, I'm going to get back into like another, not the rut, but the good thing is taking this kind of time off from the gym, so to speak, and doing these other types of training. When I go back, it's a good change of stimulus because I'm developed and I've built in different ways. If I go back to the gym, I'm going to be really fucking sore because I haven't done barbell stuff. So I'd be really fucking sore and it'd be a nice little boost again because I developed other skills and then going back and adding that, woo, that'd be fire. So for those of you that I've talked about saying, oh, I haven't done barbell stuff in a long time. Oh, I will absolutely do barbell stuff in the future. I love barbell stuff. I've just temporarily convinced myself that I don't want to do barbell stuff because of COVID. And I will, because eventually when I have like my own gym, my own space where I build it out completely, I'm absolutely going to have a power rack and all that kind of shit. So, it'll be great, but all in due time. All in due time. In the meantime, I'm enjoying the way I'm lifting. I have plenty of weights, plenty of resistance, and no excuses. And it's great to have I just never had enough equipment to do it here. I never thought I would want to do it here, but it's fun. It's fun. I can lift. I can hang dong and train. I can fucking hang dong. That's right. That's right. I can just fucking let it fucking rip, man. Just be careful. I will tell you, there's 2 things you don't want to be naked for. 1, cooking bacon. 2, kettlebell swings. Not a good look. Not a good look. Be careful. Be careful out there. Stay vigilant, fam. Okay. Another shit post, shall we? Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Yo, these posts are getting... Fuck you guys. Oh my God, these fucking shit posts. They're shit. They're nonsense. Oh my God, they're not... This is nonsense. This is nonsense. Oh, I did heavy. Was that last night? I did heavy Turkish get-ups. Yeah. Oh, those are great. It's nice to do multiple rounds on one side, but I like doing heavy singles. I'll do single, 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 single. I like doing it like that too. Yeah. I like it different ways. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is a terrible, terrible shit post. These are awful. These are awful shit posts. No. This is a terrible shit post. I'm so sick of this crap. Who the fuck writes these? Oh, I know who that is. Is that the same person? No food rules? There's periods there. That seems like it could be a different account. Isn't that, who is No Food Rules? That was that chick that used to hold the, I've done lots of salty sack on her. Oh. I think for women, you got to be careful doing naked, like cleans or something, because you could like really catch a tit. If you got some big old milk bags, you flap it up, pinching your arm. Ha! Holy Christ. Damn it. Oh, God damn it, this post. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. No, it's not Virgie. You ready? You ready for this one? Okie dokie.
What's in the box?
Okay.
I arrive in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
It's a good idea. Might protect you from COVID too. Think maybe they should start selling those gypsy tears or dip your mask in gypsy tears. Okay, here we go. You ready for this? You ready for this? Drop some poop in the comments. We got 6 things. 6 things not to feel guilty for, fam. 6 things not to feel guilty for. All right, here we go. Here we go. 6 things to not feel guilty for. All right, for those of you listening, here we go. 6 things. No? No drum roll? There we go. Number 1, skipping a workout. Do something every day. Maybe you don't do resistance every day, but this means skipping a day. Don't be a jabroni. Don't listen to that one. Number 2, eating a cupcake. Okay. Don't feel guilty for eating a cupcake. Don't feel guilty for relaxing and, quote, doing nothing. All right. Everyone should enjoy some downtime. You can see they're trying to fill up a post. Don't feel guilty for the way your body looks. Why would you feel guilty the way your body looks? You would only feel guilty the way your body looks if you know you're actively not taking care of it. Otherwise, you should be happy of your progress, love your body, take care of it, and it'll look the way it will look as a result of you taking care of it. Okay? If you feel guilty for the way your body looks, it probably means because you feel guilty for not taking care of it, resulting in the way your body looks. Just saying. But that's too much fucking truth there, right? Personal responsibility and all that jazz. Do not feel guilty for hunger, even if you just ate. If you just ate and you feel hungry, you probably have a tapeworm, or you ate shit, or you have an eating disorder, or you are not eating the right foods, aka you ate shit. If you're hungry and you just ate, then there's a problem. You didn't eat the right foods, you ate junk food, you have serious problems. If you're hungry and you just ate, that's pretty fucking ridiculous. You have an eating disorder. Do not feel guilty for eating past fullness. And there's a picture of a pizza. I love how the food here is hungry and it's a sandwich, which is bullshit food, and eating past fullness. It has to be a pizza. Can't be a steak here. Why can't you just put a steak? Eating past fullness. Maybe you're bulking. All right, so you eat past fullness a little bit, which is normal. Eating your maintenance calories, you'll maintain. Don't feel guilty for eating past fullness. Well, maybe you're a fat fuck and you shouldn't be eating a lot. You shouldn't be eating to fullness, period. You should be eating less than what you require so you can lose some weight so you can be healthier. So this is at no food rules with periods between it. Anyway, so another post trying to get you to not feel guilty for being a passive, I'll get escapist, lazy fuck. What else is there to say? This is the fucking bullshit that we're dealing with. We're dealing with people that are striving to be average. People that are actively trying. People that are actively trying to be average. Why do you think people are so frustrated trying to get attention? Because they're trying to get attention battling for average. Can you imagine going through your life working to actively not try, working to do nothing, working hard and putting out posts and mentally psyching yourself up to be average, psyching yourself up to be mediocre? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. It's insulting to a human being. And this is, oh yeah, it is her. It is Jabbernet. Oh my God, you cunt. Jesus Christ, this chick, it is her. It is that fucking biche. No one is going to write. We got another one here. This is trash. No one is going to write, had a flat God, fuck this bitch. God, again.
I'm your huckleberry.
Jesus Christ.
Just my game.
What are we going to do with this person?
What is the best move to silence a woman?
Oh my God. I mean, can we give her a tombstone, please? An Instagram tombstone? No one is going to write "had a flat stomach" on your tombstone. There's not a lot of space on a tombstone anyway. They're like, all right, so tired of this fucking woke bullshit. Okay? How many things are not going to be written on your tombstone, Beesh? No one is going to write "fat fuck" on your tombstone either. No one's going to write "stupid, dumbass Beesh" on your tombstone either. Okay? The problem is you are going to have a tombstone a lot earlier in your life. Maybe I don't want a fucking tombstone. Maybe I don't want to write anything on my tombstone for a long fucking time. Okay? How about not having a tombstone? Period. Thank you. So let's stop trying to, these are all trying to justify. This is all trying to justify being average. This is all to justify obesity. No food rules. Oh, you're so warm and welcoming. How does this have 5,000 fucking likes? How do these people get traction on Instagram? People don't want to hear the truth. People want to be absolute fucking pussies. So she writes, can I get an A freaking woo men? In parentheses. I can't with this fucking shit, man. Seriously though, I used to feel like having a flat stomach was the most important thing in the world. I'll take care of this after. Don't worry. Truth is, that is the least important thing in the world. First of all, we shouldn't have flat. Okay. All right, let me start. I'll start this over again. Seriously though, I used to feel like having a flat stomach was the most important thing in the world. Truth is, that is the least important thing in the world. First of all, we shouldn't have flat stomachs. We've got, oh my God, this chick is so dumb. I can't read this. All right, I'm going to read this all the way. I promise I'm going to read it all the way through. Seriously, though, I used to feel like having a flat stomach was the most important thing in the world. Truth is, that is the least important thing in the world. First of all, we shouldn't have flat stomachs. We've got organs in there that need some room to do their jobs. V important. I'm assuming very important. Does she know that Instagram doesn't have a character limit? This isn't Twitter, by the way. Secondly, no one else really gives a shit. With an asterisk, of course. Can't say a naughty word like shit. No one else gives a shit if your stomach is flat. They care about you. Oh God, there's so much here to unpack. And if there are people who care more about what your body looks like versus who you are as a person, okay, bye. All right. I gotta pee. All right. I gotta pee for a second. All right. Pee break. Let's do a pee break. I'm about to go fucking punch myself in the dick, but I gotta piss. All right. I do have to pee. So let me give you some music. We got a pee break here. Let's get a pee break. Okay. I got to pee. We'll come back. I'll be back here. What we got here? Dun, 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 dun. All right. 1 second. Be right back. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to weigh in on this. Yeah, I am. We'll give you some King D. All right.
My shit is relevant, on topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children popping mollies. I'm so intelligent, my honesty turned into philosophy. I go hard in the paint, the harder I play. Nigga, I'm like Harden on James, a problem to face. I don't wear my heart on my sleeve, just look in my eyes. Nigga, you can do what you need, I do what is right. I don't fucking want what you have, just look at your life. Nothing about it sacred to me, it's out of my sight. That just means it's out of my mind, it's not worth the fight. Nigga, yeah, I'm out of my mind, I'm out of my mind. Hey, you did what you did. Give a fuck about intentions. You can watch what I do. Just stay the fuck out my mentions. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah.
Oh, perfect. All right, cool. Those pee breaks are nice, right? A lot of you are probably like, oh, I gotta piss. That's nice. That was nice. Woo. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Okay. All right, so let's get into this bullshit. So this Jabbernet is a lunatic. This is fucking retarded.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
I'm surprised. I don't think I've used that yet in this episode. A full blown retard. Like, this is not even no holds barred. This is like this is a cage match of just fucking Timmy. Fuck. All right. Okay, you ready? Let's go through this completely systematically. I'm gonna rip this a new fucking asshole. Seriously, though, I used to feel like having a flat stomach was the most important thing in the world. Okay, that's a real misdirection of your care, and that's, again, your fault or your parents or whoever was around you, or the marketing and diet culture. Okay, it's still, how you feel. Again, we got that keyword, okay? We got that keyword feel here. All right, you see that word feel? Anytime you see the word feel, you want to run like the opposite direction. All right, there's way too many feelings today. And it's not that feelings aren't valid or can't be valid. They're real, but it doesn't make them fact. It doesn't make that reality. It makes it your reality. And a lot of times feelings are delusional, as you see in many places today. Everyone's feelings are hurt, and most things are about protecting feelings. How can you protect feelings when everyone gets their feelings hurt with different things? You're walking on fucking eggshells, and it turns into a fucking Orwellian dystopia. It's fucking just out of control. Or maybe it's Huxleyan. I don't know. No feelings. No thought. It's both. It's the worst of both. Okay. What's the most important thing in the world? Truth is, that is the least important thing in the world. Oh, you go, girl. Got him. Got him. It's the least important thing. You tell him no food rules. You tell him. You tell him. She looks like she needs some more fat in her diet, by the way. You ready for the next sentence? Next sentence. First of all, we shouldn't have flat stomachs. What does that fucking mean? We shouldn't have flat stomachs? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean you shouldn't have flat stomachs? What are you talking about, Bish? We shouldn't have flat. You want to have a gut? Fine. You can have a gut. You're more than welcome. You're probably going to have a gut if you don't have food rules. You're encouraging people to have a gut. All right. Then she says, we've got organs in there that need some room to do their jobs. This chick has no idea. She knows nothing about human anatomy. She knows nothing about human anatomy. This person actually thinks if you have She doesn't know what fat is. She doesn't know what fat is. What does she think what does she think goes on inside the body? Has she ever looked like has she ever taken a fundamental anatomy class, like Anatomy 101, first semester? These are the intestines. What are you talking about? Are you saying my organs? There's no room. Oh my God, my fucking organs. There's no room for my organs to do their job. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. You're an idiot. We've got organs in there what the fuck are you talking about? You have no idea what organs are. You have no idea anything about human anatomy. You have no fucking idea. She has no idea what organs are. She has no fucking clue. You have to be fat. Where does she think the organs hang in front of your body? You do realize your body does not want the organs on the outside. You don't want the organs out there. You know why? Because an animal can rip them out easier. What the oh my God. Very important. Important? Fuck you. Secondly, hold on a second.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Secondly, no one else really gives a shit if your stomach is flat. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? Nothing. That has to do with you not caring about what other people think, period, about anything. Again, your feelings, that's you. So this has nothing to do with anything. They care about you. Okay. What are you talking about? That's nothing. What are you talking about? You just said that you need to be fat so your organs can have room. You actually said. And then she goes into, if there are people that care more about what your body looks like, again, irrelevant. She conflates these feelings and caring what other people think with bullshit, make-believe, absolutely incorrect science and logic to justify, like, what are you talking about? Like the picture and the caption, you see how much fuckery is going on here? What is writing had a flat stomach on your tombstone? There are probably a billion, probably a trillion or 100 trillion different combinations of words and characters that are not going to be on any given person's tombstone. You're only going to have a couple sentences, your name, the date, and you'll be like, oh, proud father, loving husband. You're not going to have, was ripped as fuck, unless that was your request in your will and you would do it and it'd be kind of weird. What are you talking about? Really? On your tombstone. Oh, you're so right, girl. You're so powerful as a woman. Shut up with your white privilege. I'm kidding. Fuck that. I'm kidding.
I was kidding.
I'm kidding.
I was only kidding.
But I said it, so it's true. No one's gonna write wore an ugly ass fucking sweater. No one's gonna write made stupid Instagram posts on your tombstone. God, this is so dumb. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I don't understand. This is beyond stupid. This is BS beyond stupid. This is legit next level. This is next level tard.
You went full retard, man.
My God. I got to go salty sack on this. There's no way. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm gonna go as for Halloween. Maybe I'll go as a stupid. Maybe for Halloween I'll be an Instagram dietitian. Maybe I'll be an Instagram dietitian for Halloween, and like make some woke ass posts.
My name's Forrest Gump.
Wow. All right, her face is starting to anger me, so I'm going to remove that. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Great. We're done. We're done with that shit. No, you know what? No, we got to go. No, we'll go. We'll do one more. Not shitpost. We're going to do one more. We got to wash. Remember, we got to wash it. We got to wash this. We got to wash this shit out of our mouth. Let's see. Angela, haven't posted in a while. I wasn't wanting to post until I felt ready and back at it. It was so great seeing the Swole fam's achievement. It was so refreshing and motivating. I'm happy to announce that I have lost the 10 pounds that I've gained 3 months ago. That's what I'm talking about. I should be Virgie Tovar. Oh, I'll have to be... I'll have to find a troll costume. Working at a new job that pays $15 an hour and I get 20% discount on fresh fruit and vegetables. Back at the gym 5 times a week. Can't wait to post more and show progress. You fucking get it, girl. You get it, girl. All right. And we got one more amazing post from Jeff. We got to have a fucking winner. And then we'll give away the Swole card. And then I'll be seeing, or we can continue the conversation over there in Swole TV inside Swole Chat. Am I right or am I right? How many of you are heading over to Swole Chat right after this? Yeah, do it. Jeff says, I've posted a few times about the excitement of finally getting my health in check. I had an experience tonight that will cement my commitment to my nutrition forever. Buckle in for a bit of an essay. Well, we need something to wash that shitstorm out of our faces. My 14-year-old daughter has a neurological syndrome known as Noonan Syndrome. In the realm of special needs kids, it's not the worst. Basically, her growth and development is slowed. She's 14, but her size and intelligence is closer to an 8 to 9-year-old. Physically, she's perfect since she had an open heart surgery 8 years ago to repair a faulty valve. She runs and plays all day, and it's difficult to make her come inside to eat dinner. Now, I have not set the best example for her or my son when it comes to what to eat. Frosted Flakes for breakfast, Cheetos in the lunchbox, pizza for dinner, and there was always some sort of soda around. Since making changes in my nutrition, we have not been buying as much junk food. Goes on. This past week, she was on fall break. My wife was making her grocery list to go to the store tomorrow, and she asked my daughter, "What do you want for lunch next week?" My girl paused for a minute and asked, "I want healthy food like daddy." My eyes teared up and I just hugged her. That little answer let me know that what I'm doing is the right thing. I will never be perfect. I will fail sometimes. Knowing my little angel wants to eat healthy because her dad does, I will do my absolute fucking best to set the example. Even typing this, my eyes tear up. I wanted to share with people that could understand the impact that made on me. She even asked if she could stretch on the floor with me. Guess I have to teach her what yoga is. I give her about 10 minutes at it before she's better at it than I am. Thanks, fam. Keep hammering and stay the path. Love you guys. That's some fucking fire right there. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's fucking legit. I love it. I love it. Jeff, I love it. Jeff, you're getting today's Swole card. Everyone agrees. I know they will. Make sure you go and drop this on Jeff's post. Jeff, the Swole fam, and we all want you to have today's Swole card. So congratulations. That's for you, bruh. Congratulations. That's for you, bruh. That's legit. That's fucking legit. So make sure you go, everyone here, make sure you go and drop some. And it is a fucking Friday. It's a fucking Friday. But at the same time, Jeff, you got to block out all that bullshit. Fuck it all Friday. Focus on your family. Focus on your daughter. Focus on yo peeps. You deserve today's post, so make sure you go and drop. I think you're watching right now, but also make sure you go and drop it on that post just for good tidings and good measure. All right? So send us an email, support@swolenormous.com, Swole card 1624 in the subject, mailing address, body of the email. That's lit. That's fucking fire. I love it. Holy shit, what a fucking post. Wow. You know what's really ridiculous? You read a post like that. You know, coming from this bullshit, right? Coming from the bullshit of this jabronet, you look at this crap, right? You look at that crap, And then you come over here and you look at and you read this post. It's like night and day. Like, what are we talking about here? You realize you have people out there every day trying to justify people trashing their bodies. And if you see the juxtaposition, wow, what a different way to look at your life. What a different way to look at just who you are as an individual and what you want to be for the people around you. So rather than be one of these faux dietitians and nutrition bullshit, arm around the shoulder, lie to you so you can hit the like button, gain another follower, get them to buy your cookbook for Snickers cream pie or whatever the fuck it is, right? Low calorie Snicker food, whatever it is. You compare that with actual focus and actual success, it just makes it look even more disgusting, which is why I cover both of these types of things. I mean, the Daily Swole podcast, obviously we're answering questions. We're keeping our, everyone accountable, inspiration, focus. But when you have to compare this, you have to see both sides of the story. This actually happens. You actually have people out there that are so full of fucking shit. They are willing to lie to you, literally make things up. Literally make things up just to get some followers, just to get some likes, just to, sell their services of arm around the shoulder. You're beautiful just the way you are. Don't worry about actually trying to do better for yourself and for those around you. Because if you're encouraging someone to have a fat stomach, guess what they're doing? Creating bad habits for themselves and then spreading it to their family and their children. The opposite of what Jeff is doing. All right. And you see me post those, share those posts of like Una Milla Hansen about the parenting, #parents, that kind of bullshit that, like, whoa, what the fuck are you talking about? You're trying to promote this kind of like illness and disease to kids? No. Get the fuck out of here. No way. Well said, Aniki. I like that name. Is it Aniki or is it Aniki? I'll call you AV. I had a friend in college named AV. Aniki Vance. Good name. Political correctness creates lies and weakness to the truth. Damn straight it does. We have a lot of weakness when it comes to reality and real talk in many different facets. But I mean, we're talking about just some of the just straight up lies today. Just straight up, what? Your organs need room. I have to do a video. I have to do an NOC on this right now. I have to. I cannot believe how bad that is. I can't handle it. I have to do a video on it right now before I lift. I have to. That's the worst. That is so bad. It's so bad. It's literally the worst. Literally the worst. Literally the fucking worst. Anyway, so congratulations. Congratulations, Jeff. Out of control. Out of control. Okay. Nope. Always gotta be. Oh man. Sorry, baby. Falcon almost got you. I know I took the card away. See, you take the card away for a second. You take the card away for the second, and the Falcon comes out of fucking nowhere. I know. We'll get you in the nut. Get you in the nut. Nope. Jesus Christ. All right, it's not the fish. Protect her. Save the Tessie. My God. That goddamn Falcon. Send the Falcon after Virgie Tovar. All right. Let's get a little dance going. Thank you so much, Tessie. Remember, we're going into Swole TV. Make sure you head on over to Swole TV. I gotta play this a little bit. Swole TV after party. Ooh, double papa. We got it now. All right, fam. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1624 of those Muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Peeps are already over there in Swole TV, so if you want to join, go check out Swolenormousx.com. Everyone's in there a little bit, so head on over to Swole TV, join the chat, and we'll be in there for a little bit of an after party. So thank you so much for joining me for episode 1624 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. See you mañana. Ooh, look at that peak. Boom. See you tomorrow for episode 1625. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the bass
I already put her in the nut. Get the fuck out of here, Falcon. Get out of here. Go.
This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now the king left and they so mad, it's like.
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children popping.